Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Cynthia Smith, and this is the Intuitive Hypnotherapy Podcast. I apologize for my absence. As you may know, I have been recovering from major surgery on my right knee after it was happened in yoga, but it was pretty serious. Anywho, so I'm back and we're going to do a hypnosis and healing session today about cultivating hope as a way to treat and heal anxiety. So, with that being said, I'll tell you my truth about our connection to Source, and that is that we are all connected to that which created everything, including the moon, the stars, everything above. I'm going to take my readers off because the glare is annoying. And in so doing, we are inextricably connected to one another. We are each a valuable thread in this tapestry of humanity. And if we connect to or remind ourselves of our own spirituality, our own connection to the God of our heart, whoever that is, whether you call that entity God or the universe, source, the creator, as long as you can find and hold that connection and realize that there's something bigger there supporting you, connected to you, then that can help anchor you and support you, help you feel grounded and connected in those times that might be troubling or stressful or anxiety inducing. So, without further ado, please find yourself a nice, comfy place to sit. Know that this is not a replacement for medical care or assessment by your healthcare team. And so, right now, get comfortable, close your eyes, and take a big old deep breath. And let it go. And do that again, please. Take a big old deep breath. And let it go. And as you continue to take these deep breaths, let them out. Imagine that every time you inhale, you bring in all the components that you need: love, healing, feeling of being cherished, kindness, body level healing. And you exhale anything that you're ready to let go of, anything that no longer serves you. Inhale love. Exhale worry. Inhale comfort. Exhale stress. Inhale peace. Let go of struggle. And as you follow your breath, breathing down into your belly, feeling your chest rise and fall. Allowing yourself to check in with your physical form, following your breath, knowing that your breath happens whether you pay attention to it or not. It happens automatically, even when you're sleeping. And as you pay attention to your breath, we know that we can manage this automatic function. We can pause our breath. We can lengthen or shorten our breath. We can slow it down, as in rest or meditation or thoughts. We can speed it up with movement or exercise or emotions. Energy cannot be created or destroyed, but it can be transformed. You can manage your breath. And as you sit in this quiet, allow yourself to be awestruck by this phenomenon that happens naturally, automatically. And you may begin to feel your heartbeat. You might feel it in your heart, in your chest. You might notice it in your pulse points. Or you just might have a sense of your heartbeat. Another phenomenon in our human form that happens automatically. It happens whether we pay attention to it or not. And much like our breath, we can manage it. We can slow our heart rate down with rest or meditation or our thoughts. We can speed it up with movement or exercise or our emotions. And as you continue to focus on your breath and your heartbeat, you might find that they begin to fall into a rhythm. And as your heartbeat falls into this rhythm, you might notice that it's very calming and relaxing, soothing to the body. When you breathe into your belly, you activate the vagus nerve, which turns on the parasympathetic nervous system, inviting your body to calm down, to rest, and recover. Signals to the brain that the stress is cleared. As you allow your body to fall into this gentle rhythm of your breath and heartbeat, you might notice that you're getting sleepier and sleepier, allowing your body to feel soft and relaxed, allowing your body to sink into the chair or table or bed, wherever you're laying. As you begin to drift into this quiet place, allowing your body to relax, entering into a gentle rest of hypnosis, where your body is heavy, but your spirit is light. Your subconscious mind is attentive and ready to make change. As you continue to breathe, waves and waves of relaxation flow through your body, allowing your muscles to soften and relax, allowing your arms and legs to gently roll open, softening, relaxing, sinking into place, going deeper down, deeper down, deeper down. In a moment, I'll count backwards from 5 to 1. Every number taking you deeper and deeper into a state of relaxation, ultimately accessing your subconscious awareness, that part of you that has all your resources, your tools, your gifts. It's always there to protect you. 5, allowing every part of you to settle in, settle down, getting more and more comfortable with every breath. 4, deeper still, drifting, floating, sinking down into a comfortable place, a relaxing place, a safe place. 3, deeper still, allowing every part of you to surrender to the healing, prepared for rest. 2, deeper still, down, 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 deeper down, deeper down. And 1, all the way down, down into the quiet, into the peaceful, into the safe and relaxed, allowing every part of you to be receptive to the healing and the change. In your mind's eye, imagine a bubble around you in all directions. This bubble represents your aura or your energy field. And much like your breath and heartbeat, it's always there whether you are aware of it or not. As you allow yourself to rest in this quiet place, choose a color for your bubble that feels particularly safe. And extend your bubble to be at least 3 feet around you in all directions. 3 feet over your head, 3 feet under your feet, 3 feet to either side, 3 feet in front of you, 3 feet behind you. And allow your bubble, your energy field, to feel safe. Again, energy cannot be created or destroyed, but we can transform it. As you allow this bubble to emit the vibration of safety, let that sense of safety override anything that doesn't make you feel safe. Allow this to anchor your physical body, your form, your vessel. Whatever helps you feel safe, imagine that energy is in your bubble. And if you don't know what that is from experience, Use your imagination. What would safety look like if you could create it for yourself? As you allow your bubble to be set at a vibration of safety, know that there are two primary types of energy. There's your energy and everything that's not yours. And you have a divine right to just hold your own energy in your bubble and certainly in your body. In your mind's eye, imagine a smaller bubble on the outside of your bubble and give it a color that's vastly different than the color of your bubble. And imagine that it has the ability to draw into it energy that is not yours. Turn your analyzer all the way down and just let it happen. Let that smaller bubble have a vacuum or magnetic quality. And let it just draw out into it the energy that's not yours. This could be the energy of other people, could be energies or thoughts of lack, poverty consciousness, a sense of being disconnected or not belonging, sense of feeling unwelcome or unwell. Any energy that doesn't feel good to you, you have the divine right to move it out. If you're holding other people's stories in your space, go ahead and let that energy go as well. Just move it off. And when you've moved out all the energy, you're ready to imagine that bubble can turn into a flying saucer or a UFO and fly it off to the edge of the universe. Let it disappear into dust. And check around how your body feels, having cleansed it of old energies. You might feel lighter. You might feel more at peace. You might feel calmer. And imagine in your bubble, you can look up into the heavens and you can see those stars in the starry sky. And imagine that the God of your heart has made those stars. And science shows that you have atoms in your body that you share with those stars in the midnight sky. And imagine that starlight is a shining representation of God's energy, or love, or universe, or source. Imagine that starlight has the ability to heal, restore, and transform. Imagine that starlight is abundant and free and easy to capture. In your mind's eye, go ahead and reach up into the sky. Grab up some of that starlight and pull it down into your bubble and into your body, filling you in from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, filling in every bit of you, every atom, every molecule, every organ system, and every chakra. Fill yourself up with so much starlight that any illness, injury, or unwelcome feeling or thought gets completely overridden by this starlight. We know that energy can't be created or destroyed. Allow the starlight to transform you, to heal you, to fill you up, to give you that sense of self. Allow it to remind you of how precious you are. Allow it to remind you of your gifts. Allow it to remind you that you are starlight and that you can heal and be healed. Whatever you want wants you back. As you allow yourself to fill up with starlight, letting you know that there is a person or an entity bigger than all of us that you can lean to, that you can gather energy from. In your mind's eye, imagine you are walking through a beautiful park. And this park is so beautiful, you can feel the grass, the earth under your feet. And yet it also feels like your feet aren't touching the earth at all. It's both profound and sublime. As you walk through this park, feeling ever more grounded, ever more connected. And imagine in this park you walk up and you come to a beautiful waterfall. You see the water fall from a higher river, a higher body of water, down into a smaller body of water. Yet you appreciate the movement. You appreciate the power of this waterfall. And you notice that there's a little footpath up to the waterfall, and it takes you to this place right behind the waterfall. It's like a secret little cave with a patio that sticks out that the waterfall hits. And imagine that you make your way to this space behind the waterfall, and you notice that there's something of a cave behind you. And as you stand behind the waterfall, you get this whiff of this beautiful fragrance, clean, fresh water. But you also appreciate the sublime meaning behind being able to be in back of a waterfall. Imagine that you put your stuff down and imagine that you can walk up behind the waterfall and see the world from behind those plates of water. Everything is blurry, but you know what you're seeing out there. Seeing the rest of the park, the trees, You're seeing the drop off from the waterfall. You're seeing the body of water, the lake, the river that it's flowing into. And imagine that you can touch this water. First, you put a finger and you feel the cool, refreshing water. And then you put a hand through the waterfall. The cool water drips into your hand. You feel the splashes on your face and cheeks. And then when you're ready, you put the other hand through. And you're amazed at how it feels like the universe is just filling you up, filling your hands, filling your life to full and overflowing. You realize that this is a metaphor. This beautiful waterfall is right there. It's powerful. It's strong. It can create electricity. And yet it's delicate and gentle on your hands. As you open your hands up to receive the water, you also open your hands to receive your blessings. The universe is abundant, and you're here to tap in, to funnel some of that abundance to yourself. You're a child of God, and it's what you richly deserve. As you stand there behind the waterfall, your hands open, ready to receive. And then in one bold move, you step through the fountain onto the slate in front of the fountain. You stand there as close as you possibly could be to your waterfall. And yet you're standing there in front, feeling the energy of the river, feeling the energy of the lake, letting the waterfall flow down your physical body, cleansing you of any toxins, cleansing you of limiting belief, cleansing you of anything that's been holding you back, cleansing you of fear, and at the same time filling you with hope, with joy, with balance, filling you with the idea of you are here to belong. As you allow yourself to be under this waterfall, feeling cleansed and joyful. Your mind becomes full of all the possibilities in your life, things you can do, things you could do. Moreover, it has strengthened the connection with the God of your heart. You are ready to go. You are ready to receive. As you step in front of the waterfall, looking out at the beautiful park and landscape in front of you, you take it in and you realize that there's a big, beautiful world out there, and you're ready to participate. In a moment, I will count you back into full waking awareness. You will take this healing from the park and the waterfall into your heart. You will take some of the post-hypnotic suggestions for your own greatness so that you can be reminded that you are always worthy. In 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes open, back to the room. This has been Dr. Cynthia Smith, and this is the Intuitive Hypnotherapy Podcast. If you would like a session or like to counsel with me, reach out at hello@drcynthiasmith.com. Tell your friends and neighbors. Please like and subscribe. Until we meet again, bye-bye now.